to When Nerds Learn to Fly. Today I want to talk about belief. I had a private message with a family member who was talking about a post that he had done, some rantings that came out in the comments. As today often happens, he said that he realized that people don't change their beliefs. It kind of struck me as funny because over the years my beliefs have changed quite a bit. To me, your beliefs should change as you have more experience, as you gain more knowledge. Even as children, our beliefs changed quite frequently, and we accepted those changes. You know, I can remember being a little girl and thinking that every Friday night for the rest of my life, I would spend the night at my mama's house. And of course, as you get older and you become teenagers and you learn to drive and you have friends, that stops happening. And things like Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy, as children, you had a true belief in those things. But as you gained knowledge, as you learned, as you grew, as you evolved, those beliefs changed. And it's true, as we get older, we do need some sort of foundation in our belief systems, and I completely agree with that. But I think we should always be open to changing our beliefs. For instance, for me, travel has probably changed my belief system more than anything else in the world. And the reason that it has is because growing up, there weren't a lot of people in my community, my friends, my family, who traveled. So most of the belief systems of those people, and therefore me, were stereotypes. And of course, most of the time, stereotypes are based on the most outlandish, loud, noticeable things about countries, about people, about cultures, lifestyle, things like that. Even the ugly American is based on that loud group of tourists in the corner that are disrespectful, because the quiet couple over in the other corner is not garnering any attention, and so no one associates them with even being American. And the same can be said of most cultures. And so as I began to travel, my belief systems, my stereotypes were challenged because I met true, real people. It wasn't a third party, oh, I hear that the French are blah, blah, blah. When you're getting your information from people who have never had the experience and you're forming your belief systems on that, you're very, very likely to get a distorted view of things. So it's just so strange to me that as we get older, we get to a point that we don't want to change our belief systems, and we want to change everyone else's. You see it so often in social media today, and it's kind of ugly. And the very same people who refuse to learn or grow are the same ones who will say, well, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Yet they're the same ones that are posting these false claims that are so easily debunked. You know, whether it be memes or news articles from sources that aren't actually based on anything. I guess what I'm trying to do with this today, you know, is express this frustration I have that as we get older, we stop learning, we stop evolving, and we stop growing. One of the best things about childhood was that we were always learning, always evolving, always growing, and always willing to do that. And it seems like as adults we have completely given up on that. I hope this little vlog, this short little vlog, has made you kind of step back from your own belief systems and say, okay, do I just believe this because my friends and my family believe it, or do I have experiences that back this up? Do I have more than one experience to back this up? Because maybe I just had a bad experience. And question all of your belief systems. If you question them and you have to change your belief system a little bit, it only makes your belief system stronger. If you challenge them and realize that your belief system is as strong as you thought it was, then it's as strong as you thought it was. But asking those questions and challenging yourself doesn't ever make you weaker. It only makes you stronger, even if you're willing to change your belief system because you found out facts that were otherwise. It takes a much bigger person to admit that they're wrong than it does for someone to stand by something idiotic. So that's just my take on things, and I'm sure your belief system is something completely different, and that's cool too. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button. I'll continue to try to put out vlogs every once in a while on random subjects. So glad that you stopped by this week, and I hope to see you next week. Bye, guys.
Always an adventure.
Yeah, that's us.